Hello and welcome! In this video, we are gonna learn about another state management package called Riverpod. Riverpod is actually the successor to the provider package. It was developed as there were many issues with the provider package that had to be solved. Some of the problems were, for example, the runtime exceptions and the fact that it wasn't compile safe. They were resolved in the Riverpod package. You can go through the documentation of Flutter Riverpod later on, since it is obviously available on pub.dev. You can also download the starting project given in the resources section of the video, and I have already added the package in the pubspec.yaml. Let's start by wrapping the My App with a widget called Provider Scope. The Provider Scope widget should be placed on top of the widget tree. I'm gonna go ahead and open the CounterView model file, and then I'm gonna create a class called CounterViewModel that extends ChangeNotifier. I could also use mixins, that is, put the keyword with, as it would yield the same result. Inside it, I'm gonna create a private counter variable with the value of 0. The next thing I want to do is create another variable, but this time using the getter method, so that the variable is available globally, and then pass the private counter variable. Now, let's create a void function called add, which is going to increase the value of the counter by 1. We also need to make sure all the listeners that are wherever the variable is used are notified about the new changes in the variable. So let's write notify listeners. Cool! It's time to create a provider variable now. Then write ChangeNotifier provider dot auto dispose. So what auto dispose does is that it allows the provider to be disposed of when not in use. Let me give you an example so that you can understand better what the auto dispose is.